Good day, everybody. You are welcome to today's episode. Today, we shall be looking at the calculations that are involved in solubility calculations. Solubility calculations. So, we are going to try to solve like 3 or 4 questions. Number 1 question that we are going to solve is 25 gram of salt cube is present in 50 cm cube of a saturated solution at 60 centimeter cube. Calculate the solubility of cube at 60 degrees C in 1 gram per dm cube, 2 in mole per dm cube, giving us that the molar mass of cube is 180 gram per mole. Now, don't forget the definition of solubility. That is the amount in mole. Normal thing is that solubility is the amount in mole that is present in 1000 cm cube of a solvent at a particular temperature. But normally, the concentration can also be given in mass concentration. So we can have the molar concentration and mass concentration. In this case, they want us to calculate in both the mass concentration and in molar concentration. But this is the normal definition of solubility: the amount in mole that is present in 1000 cm cube at a particular temperature. Now let's look at this. 25 gram is present in 50 cm cube of that saturated solution. So we need to know the amount that is present in 1000 cm cube. Don't forget, 1 dm cube is equivalent to 1000 cm cube. So we already know the amount that is present in 50. We need to know the amount that is present in 1000, and that is what solubility is all about. So let's quickly do that. 50 cm cube contains 25 gram of cube. So 1000 cm cube will contain, we want to know the amount that we contain X gram of cube. So by crossing multiply, we have 1000 multiplied by 25 gram divided by 50. So here we have 5 here, 5 here, we have 5 times 100, that is 500 gram per dm cube. Here we know the mass concentration, and we have solved the first question. The second question is we should calculate that amount in mole per dm cube. There is a formula that connects both mole per dm cube and gram per dm cube together. So number 2, we use molar concentration. What they are asking us is molar concentration is equals to mass concentration over molar mass. So our mass concentration has been calculated to be 500 gram per dm cube over molar mass has been given to be 180 gram per mole. 180 gram per mole. So gram, we cancel gram, and when we take this one, this is an inverse. It's when it comes up, it becomes mole. So when you calculate 50 500 divided by 180. At the end of the day, we are going to get 2.78 mole per dm cube, and the second question has been solved. Let's do another one. Another question says 15 cm cube of a saturated solution of potassium chloride at room temperature required 100 cm cube of silver nitrate solution containing 0.70 mole per dm cube to precipitate all the chloride ions. What is the solubility of potassium chloride at room temperature? Don't mind the question, just tackle the question. Don't mind the longness of the statement. Now, but I want us to digest the question before we go. 15 cm cube of potassium chloride. They did not tell us how they prepare it. They did not tell us the amount in 15 cm cube, neither they tell us the amount that is in 1000 of it. So, but they just tell us 15 cm cube of potassium solution, 15 cm cube of potassium chloride at room temperature required 100 cm cube of silver nitrate solution. So they told us that silver nitrate solution, 1000 of it contains 0.70 mole per dm cube, but no information was given about potassium chloride. And the question is all about potassium chloride. What do we do? In chemistry, when they give us questions like this, that means there is a relationship between the known and the unknown substance. Let's write the equation between them so that we can know the relations between them. We usually use silver nitrate to precipitate chloride. So potassium chloride plus silver nitrate will give us potassium nitrate plus silver chloride. So when we look at the mole ratio, 1 mole of potassium chloride, 1 mole required 1 mole of these, and also 1 mole of these will be provided, 1 mole. So the mole ratio between them is 1:1. So when we know what happened to this, we can know what will happen to this. What happened to this will happen to this. So the information given is about silver nitrate. So we use silver nitrate information to get the information needed here. So let's look at it. 1000 cm cube of silver nitrate as given by the question. They said 100 cm cube of silver nitrate solution containing this is a mole per dm cube. They have told us the amount in 1000, so we will know the amount in 100 cm cube of silver nitrate. 1000 cm cube of silver nitrate contains 100 1000 contains 0.70 mole per dm cube. So 100 of it, that 100 given, we want to know the amount that will be 100 of silver nitrate solution will contain x mole per dm cube. So when we cross multiply, we are going to have 100 multiplied by 0.7 divided by 1000, and that one will give us let me quickly calculate it. We give us 0.07 mole. This is the amount that is in 100 cm cube of silver nitrate. So having known the amounts in silver nitrate, in 1 mole of silver nitrate, we know the amounts that will be in potassium chloride, since the mole ratio is 1:1. Silver potassium chloride to silver nitrate ratio is 1:1. So therefore we have known the amount in 15 cm cube because it's 1:1. So normally when they ask for solubility, they are asking for the amount in 1000. So we just use the information given on silver nitrate to get the amount in 15 cm cube of this. Then we calculate for 1000 of it. I hope you get it. So therefore we know that 15 cm cube of potassium chloride, now 15 cm cube contains 0.07 mole. So 1000 cm cube will contain x mole per dm cube. So we have 1000 multiplied by 0.07 divided by 15. So at the end of the day, if we calculate very well, we are going to get let me press. So we are going to get 4.667 mole per dm cube. So the essence of solubility is to calculate the amount in 1000. But this question is just tricky. They are just trying to confuse the student. They did not give you the amount in 15 so that you can calculate for 1000. But they gave you all the necessary information about the silver nitrate. So from here, you calculate what this one contains, then you calculate the normal solubility. Don't forget, normal solubility, they will ask you to calculate the amount in 1000. So that's just it. Let's do 1 or 2 questions again. 1 or 2 questions again. Let me look at some other questions we can do. Okay, let's look at this. 220 cm cube of a saturated solution of copper sulfate at 25 degrees C needed 50 cm cube of sodium hydroxide solution containing 2 mole per dm cube. 2 mole per dm cube for complete neutralization complete neutralization. The question says what is the solubility? What is the solubility of copper sulfate at 25 degrees C? So let's look at it, whether the necessary information has been given. 20 cm cube of a saturated solution of copper sulfate at 25 degrees C. This question is similar to the one we just solved. 20 cm cube of saturated solution of copper sulfate at 25 degrees C. Needed 50 cm cube of sodium hydroxide solution containing 2 mole per dm. They did not give us information about that copper sulfate. They now give us information about sodium hydroxide. That means, as I've said before, there's a relationship between sodium hydroxide and that one. So for you to get a better understanding of that, you need to write the equation between them. Let's quickly write it so that we can understand better. Copper sulfate plus sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Copper sulfate from sodium hydroxide. So we need sodium sulfate plus copper hydroxide. Yeah, so we need 2 here to make it a balance. So now, I have told you the secret behind it. So you face this, you now relate it according to their mole ratio. Let's do this. We know the amount in 1000 cm cube of sodium hydroxide. It has been given that 50 cm cube of sodium hydroxide solution containing 2 mole per dm cube. 2 mole per dm cube. That is it. So it has been given. The question has been solved. That means i.e. 1000 cm cube of 1000 cm cube of sodium hydroxide solution contains 2 mole per dm cube according to the question. So we want to know the amount that will be in its 50 cm cube. Therefore, 50 cm cube of sodium hydroxide solution will contain X. So let's do it. We are going to have 50 cm cube multiplied by 2 mole per dm cube divided by 1000 cm cube. Cm cube, we cancel cm cube. 5 here, 1, 5 here. So 2 here, 1, 2 here. That is 50. 5 divided by 50. So you are going to get 0.1 mole. That means in 50 we have 0.1 mole for sodium hydroxide. But look at the relations between sodium hydroxide and copper sulfate. 2 mole of sodium hydroxide required 1 mole of this. That means half of what sodium hydroxide contains is what copper sulfate we have. So half of this answer is what copper sulfate we have, because their mole ratio is 1:2. So with that, we can calculate the amount that 20 cm cube of copper sulfate have, since their mole ratio. So copper sulfate 20 cm cube. Let me use this space. Came out wasted. I don't want to waste it. 20 cm cube of copper sulfate contains 0.1 divided by 2, because according to this mole ratio, half of what this one have is what copper sulfate we have. Since we calculated what this one has gotten, is half of it, that is, so half of it is going to be 0.1 divided by 2, that will be 0.05 mole. Now you calculate the amount in 1000 for it. So anytime they ask for solubility, that solubility is always in 1000. What is solubility of this? So 1000 cm cube will contain x mole. So, and that will be, we just cross multiply, that will be 1000 multiplied by 0.05 divided by 20. That one will give us 2.5 mole per dm cube. So I want you to take notice of something. Solubility is always in 1000 per dm cube. It's always a mole per dm cube. So, but when they ask you the solubility of a certain substance, they didn't give you the amount in the given substance. So your information will be in the second substance. Just try to look at the relations between them. Then you know the amount that volume has. Then you translate it. You just calculate for 1000 after getting the necessary information. It's as simple as that. Solubility is, they want you to calculate the amount that 1000 of it contains. So it's as simple as that. So if you have any other question, please try to send us the question under the comment section, and don't forget to like, turn on your notification, subscribe for this channel, as we are going to be giving you more about any aspect in chemistry that seems to be difficult for students. Bye bye for now.